hoping that we can do that. On the XRP ledger side, I'm hoping the AMM amendment will eventually activate. Decentralized identity doesn't seem all that controversial. And seeing things like carbon markets and tokenized securities, the way you build wealth is by saving up a little bit over a period of time, but it has to compound. Otherwise, inflation is just going to destroy it. So they're giving people who haven't had an opportunity to build wealth an opportunity to build compounding wealth in a system that can't be regulated away or taxed away by fees and everything. And payments are expensive and they're slow, and customers complain when we can't do them. So we just won't be very good at payments. We'll be a great bank, but not very good at payments. And what they learned very quickly is that like why would I keep my money at a bank,
have a digital dollar or have a digital peso or whatever, and be able to use that in some network like Bitcoin or some one of these decentralized networks.
You guys have that idea of spreading and promoting technology for financial inclusion and bettering the world, not to profit yourself from it directly in that sense. And so the idea from a competitive was to empower your wallets and your network to actually utilize our network.
Because what we call a deposit is simply the bank's record of its debt to the public. Now it also owes you money, and its record of the money it owes you is what you think you're getting as money.
This is just the beginning.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
It's the XRP army.
If you got some baggies, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon o'clock news. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra. Bullishness. Shout out to the latest sub. We got Roger in the building. Appreciate you stopping by, smashing them likeys, stuffing some baggies. Go ahead, throw on those moon suits, throw on those pilot shades, and buckle up, because the future's extra bullish. Back from the Sacktown meetup, had a blast out there. Shout out to everybody who pulled up, had a good time out at the Coin Op game room in Sacktown, California. Also, shout out to Berserker's mom, who made me this fly beanie. Go ahead, buckle up. Let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 1.62 trillion, up about 1.7% in the past 24 hours. We got the total trading volume in the last day right around 63 billion. We got XRP in that number 6 spot, right around 51 cents, up almost 1% in the past 24. We got Stellar XLM right around 11 cents. BTC 39,822 ETH right around 22 hundo. Got Solana right around 87 bucks. We got XDC in the number 105 spot, right around 0.044. Songbird 008. We got Flare Networks right around 0.02, down 0.9 in the past 24. Zahao right around 13 cents. We got one from 801 XRP to kick things off. Ripple Bank, central bank money transfer, global payment provider, etc. partner list from 2018. However, recently updated as of 1/24. 2024 XRP. All roads lead to the bridge. Check this out. The list is so long, we'll be here for days. Know what you hold, know what's coming, and know why. They want them baggies back, but we got them bags packed. We got one from the digital asset investor. What are you looking forward to this year, 2024? Thinking crypto? Joe Katz.
What are you looking forward to this year?
Well, regulatory clarity, a resolution to the lawsuit, obviously, would be. There is some reasonable chance that Ripple's lawsuit with the SEC will be resolved in 2024. Still could be appeals, I suppose. I mean, whether that would be resolved, I don't know. Big on sort of scaling at the blockchain layer. I think right now people can't really innovate right at the blockchain layer, and technologies like sidechains and some of the zero knowledge proof stuff will enable people to innovate more sort of right at that lowest layer and enable more scalability. Just getting more people into the ecosystem, I think, is the biggest thing. Like, we have to create user experiences that are compelling to people, and I'm hoping that we can do that. On the XRP ledger side, I'm hoping the AMM amendment will eventually activate. Decentralized identity doesn't seem all that controversial. And seeing things like carbon markets and tokenized securities, I think one of the problems, particularly, so like in the United States and in most of Europe, like we're overserved with financial products. Like we have access to everything. Like I can invest in anything I want right on my phone with an app. But there's a lot of people who don't have those opportunities, and they basically, their choice is to stuff cash in a mattress or not. Right. You know, and giving them access to tokenized securities and giving them access to things like collateralized lending, obviously they would be on the. So that's the other interesting thing. So like when you think about collateralized lending or centralized lending, we often tend to think about like rich people having a tax efficient way to like access their crypto profits. That's not super, you know, that's not that's not the way I want to change the world. But if you think about it from the other side of the sort of low risk loan for a person who can get a return who might not have access to other financial products or services, like that's really big, because that's the way you build wealth is by saving up a little bit over a period of time, but it has to compound. Otherwise inflation is just going to destroy it. So giving people who haven't had an opportunity to build wealth an opportunity to build compounding wealth in a system that can't be regulated away or taxed away by fees and everything that eat into those rich, small fees today, the fees compound too. So those kinds of things are exciting. And of course, institutional adoption. We'll see what the Bitcoin ETFs lead to.
XRP continued development. The best is still yet to come. Crawl, walk. Then we rock it. We got one from Flip the Chain. SEC submits his reply in response to the Ripple concerns. 2 points highlighted here are the SEC discovery requests are procedurally proper, and the SEC seeks highly relevant targeted information. We got James K. Filon. Ripple has filed a motion to file a SIR reply regarding the SEC's motion to compel. The proposed SIR reply is attached. We got one from Vet, not quite accurate. You're not earning yield by just holding XRP when the AMM is activated. You have to make your XRP available to be sold and bought by users using the AMM, or you're subject to market risk and permanent loss. AMM, automated market makers, coming soon. We got Riz XRP, David Schwartz on Medical, HSBC, insurance for digital assets, tokenization for gold, tokenization for securities. Great interview, Tony. Check out the full interview over on Thinking Crypto YouTube.
Of Ripple's acquisition of Medico last year, and then partnering with HSBC. What can you tell us there? And is HSBC going to be using RippleNet or the XRP ledger in any way?
That has been, that was so exciting. We knew we needed some sort of a custody solution. Trying to find Ripple, trying to be like a sort of one-stop shop for institutional adoption of crypto, and trying to provide a platform that would provide access to the XRP ledger, to tokenization, to payments, particularly. Like there had to be a secure custody solution in there somewhere. And so we looked at many different companies, and then in May we acquired Medico. It was a huge acquisition, $250 million, Ripple's largest acquisition ever. Obviously, it was a fantastic. It was kind of funny because when you first do an acquisition, you're not exactly sitting on the same side of the table as the company that you're acquiring, and everybody's afraid to say something that will blow up the deal. Like if somebody has this crazy idea of something to do, like that's a terrible idea. Let's not acquire. Everybody's on pins and needles if they're not going to blow up the deal. And I remember our first meetings after the deal was closed when we were all sitting on the same side of the table. And I really have to say we found a bunch of kindred spirits. I mean, they've just been an amazing group of people to work with. The technology they've built is incredible. Custody is a massive market. Something like $10 trillion by 2030, and the increases in tokenization, mean that that's just going to grow. And institutions are going to be like the main drivers. So you need, some place to store it. If there's CBDCs, if there's stable coins, if those things become big as we think they will, people are going to need places to store them. They're going to need connections to on-ramps and off-ramps, payments, liquidity services. It's kind of all going to tie in. It's kind of like the same thing that banks learned. In the early days of Ripple, another thing I learned talking to banks is that a lot of banks don't care about payments. Seriously, like you might think, well, what do banks do? What they say is, we want you to like deposit your money with us and sort of leave it here. And payments are expensive and they're slow, and customers complain when we can't do them. So we just won't be very good at payments. We'll be a great bank, but not very good at payments. And what they learned very quickly is that like why would I keep my money at a bank that isn't good at payments? And what they discovered is that if I don't keep my money at a bank, I'm not going to go to the bank for a loan. It used to be if you needed a loan, you would go to your local bank that you had a personal relationship with. Virtually nobody does that anymore.
Right.
We got one from Mr. Man XRP, Jed Michaelo, founder of Stellar. For crypto to be adopted widely, you need a bridge from the existing forms of payments that people use. Welcome to the bridge assets.
I think this has been our thesis all along, is that I think for crypto to be adopted widely, like you need this bridge from the existing, forms of payment that people use, from existing currencies, right? So like it's hard to get people to jump straight to something like Bitcoin when that's not what they're used to. When you go to the grocery store, you don't pay in Bitcoin, you pay in dollars or whatever your local currency is, right? And so there needs to be some way to like have a digital dollar or have a digital peso or whatever, and be able to use that in some network like Bitcoin or some one of these decentralized networks And once you have that, then you can kind of get more and more adoption to this decentralized system, and then you can start using the internal native tokens, right? And so that's kind of been our thesis from the beginning. So it seems like that's what's kind of starting to play out.
We got one from Danielle Dixon. 80 is the new 20, block by block, as we chat about MoneyGram journey into the digital age.
I'm annoyed here because I listen to all these blockchain crypto companies saying they're going to like put us out of business and they're going to reinvent, currency and all these things. And then you've got the fiat world sort of pushing back and arguing. And then I suddenly thought, oh, what if we just sat nicely in the middle and you can interoperate and move things in between? And it's actually sort of, it's brilliant actually, because at the end of the day, you can go off and compete in the blockchain world and the crypto space, and those companies can come and say they want to do this, that, and the other thing. I'm just trying to help support financial inclusion. I'm trying to help people move money home, right? We're experts in cross-border payments. And if digital technology is moving into the crypto world, then that's going to become part of it. And I want to be part of that as well.
Because my view was always that combining these two worlds,
yes,
actually the traditional financial infrastructure, the physical stuff that's so hard to build that you guys have done over years and years and years, is the part that actually helps and supports the blockchain piece.
Yeah.
And there's a symbiotic relationship there for sure. But it wasn't that we were going to disrupt. It was that we were going to work together to create this.
Yeah. You actually came with that complete angle of we're going to work together, right? And that's what's lovely about the SDF is that you guys have that idea of spreading and promoting technology for financial inclusion and bettering the world, not to profit yourself from it directly in that sense. And so the idea from a competitive was to empower your wallets and your network to actually utilize our network and vice versa. And I think that's extremely powerful.
Meanwhile, XRP versus XLM, you know what's coming. They know what's coming. They can't stop it. Looks like you're going to need some more of those utility coins. Got another one from Danielle Dixon. Firm in my belief, smart contracts go beyond code. They're the foundation to a more inclusive future where tech, non-intermediaries uphold agreements. Less than a week until vote brings Sarabin to Stellar Mainnet. Thrilled about it. Smart contracts, Stellar. Where XRP is not in and of itself, security. Judge Torres.
Lend money. Banks, again, at law, it's very clear, they're in the business of purchasing securities. That's it. So you say, okay, don't, confuse me with all that legalese. I want a loan. Fine, here's the loan contract, here's the offer letter, and you sign. At law, it's very clear, you have issued a security, namely a promissory note, and the bank is going to purchase that. That's what's happening at
Put
law.
it in layman's terms, what does that mean?
It means that what the bank is doing is very different from what it presents to the public that it's doing. How does this fit together? So you say, fine, the bank purchases my promissory note, but how do I get my money? I want, it's a loan.
I want 200 grand, right?
I don't care about the details. I want the money. The bank will say, well, you'll find it in your account with us. That would be technically correct. If they say, we'll transfer it to your account, that's wrong because no money is transferred at all from anywhere inside the bank or outside the bank. Why? Because what we call a deposit is simply the bank's record of its debt to the public. Now, it also owes you money, and its record of the money it owes you is what you think you're getting as money. And that's all it is.
Meanwhile, Steven Neroff says Vitalik is deleting history. Shout out to my old pal Vitalik. This was his profile picture from his old, now deleted private Facebook account where we were friends despite lying he only met me a few times. I hear rumors he's deleting certain posts on X, plus he's purging Ethereum's on-chain history. In the face of serious allegations, he's deleting history and remaining silent. Vitalik, you still there? We got one from Descent Wallets, Descent Live AMA series with Chromo Network, the 6th of February 2024, 1 UTC, venue Descent X Spaces. Check out Descent Wallet. Descent Wallet, your best wallet for XRP, XDC, XLM, Flare, Songbird, Algo, the most easy and safe hardware wallet with enhanced crypto protection, built on the highest security standards. Link down below. Get yourself the 1X Bagman discount or the 2X. With the Bagman discount. We got Wave of Innovations, last chance to catch the early bird wave. Don't miss out on this incredible XRP Gold Coast 2024 conference early bird tickets ending in just 24 hours. Get ready to ride the innovation tide with us and secure your spot now at xrpgoldcoast2024.com. Also, Wave of Innovation thrilled to unveil the dynamic duo who will be steering the ship as the master of ceremonies for the XRP Gold Coast 2024 conference, none other than Chip and Jeff from On The Chain. We'll see you there March 22nd through the 24th. We got Egg Rock Crypto XRP en route to $27. Experiencing 11% descent from the Blue Triangle's edge remains plausible scenario, yet the pivotal factor lies in the weekly candle maintaining its position above the Blue Triangle's edge. XRP Army, stay ready. Prices don't just go straight up or down, they move in waves. We got blockchain backer after rising over 2,000% since the bottom. NASDAQ is less than 1% away from its 4.236 extension. Want me to change my views on Bitcoin? The market has to prove this isn't going to be a problem. We got crypto's TA. Just because I say XRP is on support doesn't mean that my stance is bullish, and it doesn't mean that it has to bounce. XRP is not bullish at the moment. We are below the weekly 21 MA, EMA 50, and a 200 MA. Needs to get above these levels for bulls to regain momentum. We got one from L Crypto Bitcoin. The last time BTC signaled a buy signal on the monthly chart was in 2016, and now it has happened again. Wouldn't complain if we see a bit of sideways phase from here. In 2016, altcoins total altcoin market rose over 250% in the market cap during this time. And we got Bitcoin Magazine live look at Wall Street buying its first 100,000 BTC. This is just the beginning. With that being said, Batman and Bag Ladies, we got Dark Defender, Orbits of the Planets. Most of you are probably not interested in astronomy, astrology, but I am. Pluto started transitioning Aquarius in my 12th house on the 20th of January and will complete by 2043. No, I'm not a Pisces, but I did leave a great hint. The transformation has started this year for all of us folks, and it'll be a spiritual for me. I hope not to lose my mind because of XRP. Joking. Anyone know what time XRP was created? Joe Katz, could you be so kind? Share this info. Also, February starts the mark of the Year of the Dragon, XRP, Dragon Year, the Wooden Dragon, coming to a ledger near you. We got Flip the Chain, a couple of key dates to be on the lookout for. Ripple versus SEC, February, March, April. And taking a look at the total cryptocurrency market cap, we set this up in December, and as you can see, things are starting to play out. In the previous halving day cycle, the total markets dropped almost 70% before we continued on to this massive bull market. Will history repeat or rhyme? We got the next one coming up in April of 2024. We're already starting to see some downside action here, but only about 17%. Be on the lookout for some more dips as we head into the April 2024 halving, and then be on the lookout for continuation of the bull market post BTC halving. With that being said, the longer they take, the higher we climb. On that XRP rich list, bags packed, bags stacked, where will those bags be? On that regulation jar of molasses. Finally breaks open and XRP's true price is finally revealed. Later glitches. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some baggies and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing them likies for some more Moon O'Clock News. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD, buy up those baggies, and don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe, drop a comment down below. All the OG diamond hands out there, drop a comment down below and drop an elbow on that like button. We'll catch you up here, top floor, on the mothership for the moon party. BYOB. Bring your own bags, be your own bank, be your own boss. Shout out to everyone once again who showed up to the Sack Down XRP Rich Ducks meetup. We got some more footage on the way. Stay bullish. Catch you in the next one. Peace out, crypto ghosts. Later, glitches.
BTC, Maxi, NC, it cannot scale. Moon fam dancing, that rocket got stealth. Shit coin, put it on the shelf. We headed towards the wealth. BTC, Maxi, Patsy, Moon fam clapping, they could not tell. Sheep trying to sell when it didn't turn out well. Blink of an eye, red candle, it all fell. Bitcoin was a demo, you ain't get the memo. Net memos, SEC settle, we blasting off the ghetto. Big bags on me, middle finger to the devils. Rocket fly itself, no keys, no pedals to the top, I need a man.